pledge love and loyalty to we country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let we salute. At this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they bye. We they are, we just a try. This day I don't come up and dry eye. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they bye. We they are, we just a try. But this day I don't come up and dry eye. We pledge we love and loyalty to we country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let we salute. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute.
Country, for the wreck the country. It's a witch. For the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. I guess I carpets, Gaman Keraka, Gaman Koneka, Gaman Keraka, Chamucham, Gaman Monica, Kaipom, Gaman Koneka, for the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. It's a witch. For the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. It's a witch. And they go and they beg. Shep. The people that they gen. Then I go shem. They make me go to chicken and the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. Forgive them by scripture. They make me go to chicken and the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. Don't forgive them by scripture.
I pledge love and loyalty to we country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let we salute. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute.
We let we salute. As in no place like home, I like it talk and talk them, I like it talk and fight them.
Yes, we fumble them. Una good evening. Una kushe, una kabo. Una body. Afumami no no piari sekeno. Bondesha, Viana, Kawiena. We don't come today. And today, we can ask a question. This question, now for all of we, na Siera Leone. The question is, are we unprogressive people? I repeat the question, are we an unprogressive people? When they talk about unprogressiveness, I know they talk about individuals, they talk about the country. So let nobody not take offense. We all now we responsibility for make that place so called Siera Leone. Because you know they get sound? Because we inherit from people them. And every generation for able to do something for make the next generation can meet improvement. But from 1991, we how the Muslim king call Al-Balau rich salon, everything a bien they go. Yes, they don't build fine building, they don't make some road, They don't be a Potianda, who get railway, they carry, no more, so they get. People are not development. Are we really an unprogressive people? And our reason make we can ask this question today. Then one day we study philosophy, then tell we say, if you point a finger at somebody, three they point at you. That's shown at the diagram. When you point finger at somebody, three they point at you. Then this year, we see on AYV TV, the inexperienced young man who gets as chief minister. He made a very good case. For anybody who they reason properly, he made a very good case. And I go tell him congratulations. Because it makes some of who they think out of the box, begin ask the necessary question. Not so everything where somebody go talk about you, if you're a matured person, we're ready for change. Something an old person tell you, it may sound offensive. But if you sit down in a quiet moment, you examine what's in the person tell you, you go know say this person, now true they talk. But the truth of it, the chief minister, because of lack of experience, is not able to handle them, let the truth come out. It take him as an egoistic speech. Yeah, then they cost table money to people. I play the
At some point
video
in
now.
time, you do consider the main opposition as unprogressive. Do you
Are
stand
we
on that
really
on the opposition?
unprogressive?
APC is not
I
ready
thought I
to
don't tell
lead
her
this
do
country
first.
today. It's not ready to lead this country tomorrow. It's not ready to lead this country in I don't know when. The leaders in APC are unprogressive, and I can say this without a doubt. And that's why I say they are not progressive. They are not good for this country today, as President Bill said.
Okay. We will come back to the video.
Yeah.
Because this team I play, I fit into this picture they make.
All right. Yeah. But I don't tell her.
But he didn't say it with the purpose. So now this purpose we they can't discuss today. And now this purpose we want let people then see and listen to. But before they go into the purpose, let me co-host tell Unado.
Wambule mina kabo plenty kusheto una. Abundesia awana bise kaka. Mami no second nungo sukuri nutung. Today we don't come back again. And this is fire for can talk about issues them pertinent to the development of the country. As una Kerimi co-host, he said we can talk if Sierra Leone na a progressive country. We know they talk or individualize them.
Progressive if we unprogressive.
If we unprogressive.
Unprogressive in Sierra Leone.
If we stay in that situation, I would say to people them, we're not supposed to take them literally. Rather, it will be food for thought. But for look into the statement with interest. Because what they talk about APC not true. But the funny thing is, he left himself out.
He left the other sides there out.
At the come. He left himself out. Because you see, Sierra Leone, where they talk about the country, where bad in governance, where they talk about governance, they talk both opposition and government. Sierra Leone, now we are the most inefficient country when it comes to that, the most inept, the most amateur and being bad at governing a country. So when they talk about unprogressive, both sides, the government and the opposition put together. As you talk, say you ate one, you left the other, but they're all are the same thing. Timnimanki say, "Bombude pay, la Prada pay." That means to say, rotten in, rotten cap. They just match each other. So I remember When I was much young, I came across one old Jewish man. Something happened to me where I be busy. They condemn. Now the part, he listen. Where I done, now they smile. Now he say, I know say you want to say something. Now they say, yes, I want your opinion. Now I say, really? Now I say, yes. And then the man say to me, he say, young man, he say, when you dey criticize other people, them always look them with one eye. Now I say, what do you mean? He say, listen to this. He say, when they criticize others, when you look them with one eye, and you look yourself with two eye, when you see all the faults the way you get, he say, you dey check your speech, how you dey condemn another person. He say, because we always get the habit to look with other people with two eye, then we look yourself with one eye. He say, but it will be the other way around. He say, when you look yourself with both eyes, when you look at the faults them, where concentrated in you as a person, he said, then you go empathize with other people. Then you go get a different way of looking at other people their own issue. And this exactly happened where the young man sit down with confidence. He say APC unprogressive. But what he failed for do is he left his own party and he left out. They all pick themselves. They all are the same thing. Nobody but them. No better pass the other. Same thing, friends and friends, as I can always say. Hey, brother, I pass that to you.
You see, this topic, I want to look at from a global point of view. I'm not looking at APC, SLPP alone. I look at the whole of Sierra Leone.
Mm-hmm.
Are we unprogressive in Sierra Leone? If we're really progressive, the first thing the ordinary Sierra Leonean they begin do, now for make sure say, you know, mix partisan politics with national issues. Now we don't take the party then big past the country. So the first thing for we say we're unprogressive.
Mm-hmm.
So nobody's out of this. Daneka begins say, this young inexperienced man, he talk fine, but he not talk on the way for talk him. And I make that diagram, let people then see and say, when you point a finger at somebody, three are pointing back at you. Why do I have to say this? One of the biggest crises we get in Sierra Leone is that people not get the maturity for look at Sierra Leone. Most times when you listen to Sierra Leoneans talk, they talk what is wrong, not in favor of the country, but in favor of their own group, how they see it.
Mm-hmm.
Be it a tribe or a party or a club or a wing.
Mm-hmm.
They are always right, so nobody is ever wrong. And if everybody is right, nobody is wrong. Why, for God's sake, are we like what we are now? That's the question we have to begin to ask. And now mostly we are progressive. Anybody wanted to see your own fault, not they accept your own fault. He wants to see the next man you know all the time. He's unprogressive, he's a coward. That's the first point. Matured people who are brave enough accept their faults. And one of the things we will get to understand, healing comes out of the bravery to accept that something is wrong with me. But look, ordinary sick. Saloma will get sick, he hide. He not make people know, you like the harm, not yourself in the harm. Because if you are not brave enough for people to know that something is wrong with your health, for them to advise you, you are going to die. Then thing when they choose we are progressive, Solomon, they sit down and know everything about his neighbor. But he doesn't know what is wrong in his own house to make it better. What is saying a talk? Now food for thought. Some of these things may be divine statements passing through somebody for make we begin understand. But most times we get carried away because we get that club mentality, that caste system, whatever we don't create. Now we then at this club, so now that club interest. Yes, we get for sick, we call it club interest. But there is always an interest that is over and above our club. Are we seeking that interest? Just like we get a social club in one area. This social club, all tell they make dance, they make fit and dance. We don't make dance with a dirty the whole area, nobody know they go clean. Is that club working in the interest of the area? This is exactly what is happening in Siera Leone, Mr. Toure. So what you saying you talk, incorrect. Hey, it's not before say APC not progressive. If before find a way for put and say, one of the reasons we make we get problems in this country, not because we political parties they're not progressive.
They're inefficient, they're inept.
Yes. That would have been very accurate.
You know, for me, the assertion was comical.
It was comical but correct.
You know, a comical on the one hand, correct in another hand.
Yes.
Because when he talks, say, the other side, unprogressive, yes, very unprogressive.
No, because we got club mentality.
You know,
with a point finger, but we know the we own.
but at the same time, now under the young governor, now in the criminal justice cease for work. Now under the young governor, and then the parliament today in the worst state than it ever be. What is it? Afrobarometer. No hide and we. It tell we. He said the most corrupt places in our country. He said the parliament. He said criminal justice. He named them. Now under the what? How about that? I remember one song where we be the enjoy what was small. What do they call them? Where now this man Laro na singer before impress.
I remember that.
Aha. He say, you know, where bad thing happen na Africa, na anyone na before impress. But I don't talk about the bad things that when they happen na other side.
Well, now you've come to the point. You've come with the point. The point is, we psyche has been tuned to seeing what is wrong with others, not what is wrong with us. And this is one of the biggest things we hold we country back. Things that we're not to issue. We for make palaver over, would they make palaver over them?
My brother, you see a country, we have a beautiful nationality. Siera Leoneans.
It's not beautiful.
I'm coming.
It's not beautiful.
I'm coming.
Some of us are beginning to have
that's what we are. Whether you like it or not, that's what we are. But guess what?
I don't like it, and that's why I'm saying
Some people are not content with that. Because if you look at our country now, we are divided into two unprogressive halves. Now be a whole, we are Siera Leoneans. Now we have divided ourselves.
We are always divided.
We divide ourselves into two halves, two unprogressive halves. One half, now APCians. Then the other half, now SLPPians. Now they're party, another nationality. You see the irony? It's just
progressive we are.
It's just crazy.
Progressive we are. It's not crazy. Mr. Toure.
Yes.
I want you to understand one thing. I've said it severally here. You are as you think. You are as you believe. What you don't think about does not exist. There's no magical power. The power is in your mind. That's that's why people here will get the correct knowledge until we say everything in existence is mental. Everything in existence is an intelligence. The trees where they grow from seed to a big tree, now an intelligence they make it grow. It's a mental process. It's a mental process translated into a physical reality. We reality is now how we think. We reality is now what we understand. So
I'm glad you.
if you say APC, you see what people the point I point to need to get clear. There's nothing in the name of a person, place, or thing. There's everything in the character of a person, place, or thing. You say this is a snake. If the snake not get anything for triggering emotions, and now they become dangerous. Not so? People and they play with snake, not so? How then they make snake for play with time, now the emotions and they play on. People and they play with lion, not so? Now the emotions then they play on. But mortal man to mortal man, when we emotions, they at the level we're not able to understand ourselves, we soon they begin cause effect. And now that's with the panas alone. That's an aggressive way of using our energy.
You see, for confirm, say we unprogressive. The world where we live, everything come into. You get light, you get darkness.
Yeah.
You get tall, you get short.
Yeah.
You get big, you get small.
You get good,
This
you get
man talk for say one half on progressive.
and the
When you
other
say you're on progressive, if you contrast and compare, you look at the other side, them both, them both, but then both of them, one not tall, one short, making a contrast.
they
Rather,
all have the same
them both
form,
are one
they
and the
all
same.
have the same character.
Exactly. Now one and the same thing exactly. You know. So what did I can say to that kind of situation there? You know, we get for turn back and ask ourselves, why are we like this? Why would they spend with whole time? They tell somebody say it's short, what you say short,
Ah,
and we spend with whole life. They learn certain things they move for them be proficient in biology. Most times by the practicals, we do compare and contrast.
yeah,
If you
yeah.
compare APC and SLPP, the brother are the same thing, no difference. They are twins.
They are
Identical, not fraternal.
all from the same inheritance.
And they talk about something where you make the taste bud then tickle. Waiting at this thing here, you say the way how people they look at things. How many times we don't tell them people like I say certain words and the way they use, they don't even understand the diction. They don't understand the word. They don't understand the word it form. Like when you meet Siera Leonean, all man tribalism. But when Solomon talk about tribalism, they talk about linguistical group.
Yeah.
Then feel to say now they only mean in that.
The
But
language,
when they
I
fail
know.
for realize, waiting and they fail for realize, when you say tribe, the meaning, the structural meaning of the word,
A mental
tribe, now
association.
group, now group.
That just come inside, sir. A tribe is a mental association of a group of people or group of anything where they exist, we get the same frequency.
Exactly. So where you say group, you get linguistic group, you get school groups. If both school and CKC, I remember when we small, when both school and CKC can play, then they always the text that two rival schools. So these two schools then tribal. They're all so loyal to their young group, their young school that they not get tolerance for the other group. That's
I would
tribalism.
like for a comment on that issue there.
If Blackpool and Lions meet up,
Mm-hmm.
they fight, not tribalism. Because the thing is, they are group where not they absorb each other, where not agree for make them coexist the way we're supposed for, with empathy and love. So, what thing are they try for Sinaya? It is a situation where I don't see. Because even we were in the diaspora, all we associations them, we not get Sierra Leone associations. You know, the what thing we get St. Edward's all alumni. You get Alman Academy all alumni. You get Colenten all alumni. You get PO all alumni. You get Creole Descendant Association. You get Chimney, Dacom. You get Mende,
I mean, it is
Oklahoma.
not one association, the men, they not one association.
Then,
Only
exactly.
people who are seeing one association are Limbade.
And then Limbade. They said they get equity. Now they get Mabuhande.
Now, political something. Now, what is it they call
That is
Mabuhani?
tribal.
If you get for be political, if you not transform into a political group,
We get
identity group don't get right now.
a group called Siera Leone. When a group perfect,
Is it?
it's supposed for day.
Why not they?
But what
And
you
it
don't
doesn't
do,
exist anywhere in the diaspora.
we don't divide ourselves into subgroups. And when we come back out, we continue with the same phenomenon. I mean, they talk, we can talk, not to be one minute. We can talk and say, once you get a perception, that perception that they affect your thinking, and the thinking they affect the way they behave. So if the perception remains the same way you left Sierra Leone, you come outside, even though you're there outside Sierra Leone, you still vibrate with the same frequency.
You just prove the points that why they make over and over. And a lot of people go there, I don't talk politics. And they talk what thing for make Sierra Leoneans they understand what thing wrong in the country. In the process, I they talk about any politician who I feel for talk about. Because as far as me concerned, none of them are important to me, and none of them are over and above me. The point at issue, you see this both school CKC issue where it is, this Lions Blackpool where it is. Now we ask the question, because you are looking at something that was happening 30, 40 years ago. True or false? 30, 40 years ago, both school and CKC, the fraternity and get sports. I remember as a small boy, at the primary school, they make sports na that stadium who been there first outside the stadium, they now they call it a cree. Uda Bochuking company killer. That's at the primary school, Fowler issue. PO, that fellow been they run for PO with you don't go mute. You are muted.
I remember in the 70s, in both towns, somebody stabbed somebody with javelin.
Yeah.
Between both school and CKC.
Yeah. I know of that issue there again. I know of that issue. That's Sheku Boyma been there now one of the schools them.
And at this country, yeah, with the experience where
I've not done it. I want to give people a scientific reason. Now we ask this question. Why is it that we soon defect when it comes to identity issues? Now we have that tribalism. There's no tribalism in Sierra Leone. What we have in Sierra Leone is a screwed up mentality. A mentality where they allow we say, once una two not in at the same club, una not in at the same frequency range, una for be enemy automatic. And that's how they bring you up. Then every Sierra Leonean guilty of that. If you would deny that, they were being dishonest.
Let her confirm what you tell talks. You are so right when you say we problem, not to linguistic tribalism. I go confirm and buy the way we the intermarry. Sierra Leone are one of the countries, now the whole of Africa will not get that issue. The Muslim, they married Christian, they're not they send you away, say you're not Muslim, you're not for marry this person. You know they go for go married men, the woman, you're not team, then talk for say that is not possible. The only time how they first wake up by elections.
Or wake outside money business day. Not only election, outside money business day.
Exactly. So it's a real tribalism. It's a real tribalism. Then we go to Nigeria. Where the Igbo, not the married, not the agree for marriage.
Then they married, but now under rare circumstances.
Under very rare circumstances.
And if they never allow that,
Papa they disown,
the parents they don't meet in a workplace or a school, they don't grow up for be friends. Now they don't intermarriages, they take place. But in Sierra Leone, nobody asks any question about who that you be, who that you not be. First years they be they investigate in those days. But now nobody asks. So it also mix up with ourselves that for say this na Mende, no pure Mende no dey in a salon. For say this na Timney, no pure Timney no dey. For say this na Limba, no pure Limba no dey. This na Loco, no pure Loco no dey. For say this na SLPP, no pure SLPP no dey. For say this na APC, no pure APC no dey. What you do, in all of them parties here, you get people that will come up from family who they support the other side. Yes? You get people in Sierra Leone where they claim for being SLPP, then get relatives they own APC. You get people then where they claim for being APC, then get relatives they own SLPP. But we have to divide our family because of that. Not happy with this man. Mr. Toure. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. As I say, we really need for begin ask the pertinent questions. Are we really a progressive people? Are we a progressive people? Why is it that everything about we get for be about me? If not me, then it is not relevant. If not me, then I do have to put maximum effort in it. What did the chief minister say?
You do
He
consider
was
the
very
position
right.
as unprogressive. Do you still hold that if you are on the opposition?
APC is not ready to lead this country today. It's not ready to lead this country
Because
tomorrow. It's not ready to lead this country.
we don't see
I don't know when. The leaders in
the
APC
APC
are
as a political
unprogressive,
party
and I can say this
also
without a doubt.
divided that now
And that's why I say
then
they
the
are not
worker
progressive.
and
They are not
working
good for this
faction.
country today. As per
Samura Kama gets your own faction. Minkai Lumansare gets your own faction. So where are we headed for? What really are we doing to ourselves? Is it not self-sabotage?
It is even more than that. Then create a spectacle of ridicule
It's
for
not
the country.
ridicule, Mr. Toure.
I dey come. Allow me make I put my point. You have every chance for there you counter. The reason we make a mistake, we call the whole world say they don't cheat we. We need people for intervene. The people in come after what the people they don't can get that they don't spend their resources.
Yes, I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
They don't spend their resources, then time, then effort. Then you will call the people for can sit with you now for seek justice. Then they see una they pass now, una divide ourselves. We got a zebra group, we got the camel group. Or go sign condolence, then you go by partition, monkey by Pierre. Me man,
No,
it's
it's not.
ridiculous.
It's not
It's
ridiculous.
reckless.
It's immature. And
It's all of the above.
No, ridiculous, Mr. Toure. The white man knows us more than we think we know ourselves.
Well, I am
Man, you
saying,
tell we say
as
when
I
a
see,
monkey, if then they say Africa and a dark continent, you know what I mean? And the way they think.
well, then call we monkey because the way what would they behave, you know, any
That's
different
not
from the monkey.
ridiculous.
Because if you're a mortal man, you get to act like mortal man. So then a ridicule,
They are
the
not
community.
equal enough. They are showing who
I
we
do
are.
not, I do not, I do not see how agogogole me wife complain. I say me wife boss me. Then after where I don't talk, how me woman bad, how the woman want for kill me. Then you see me into other party with the dance. Like nothing ever happened. Because you know they want to say, what did they go on here? But in we own situation, not to man and woman
If I
situation.
know Mr. Imran to through and through, you're not going to surprise me. So not to ridicule.
Well, that's
The
the other
white man
thing.
knows us.
Then
I have been told in Norway by a Norwegian, say you people lie a lot. And that guy is my friend. That's why he had the guts to tell me that.
I cannot believe. For me, the biggest fools they will find amongst the law. We can always talk about the intellectual class. I cannot believe people always say they learn book and they call themselves doctor, then doctor of philosophy. They go sit down 6 months, then they take money because they give them big fat allowance, hard currency.
Well,
After what they take the allowances, they know.
every
In
you know
very
this,
own,
this.
then decide stay, and then you know, then they get a divergence, then disagree in principle with what's in happen. 2023, they say they are not going to accept. The only thing they would accept now for me they get the result, either loss, they go no. If now they win, they give them. If the result not conclusive, then do a rerun. Immediately they come out and convert into the government then divergence. Then now they say there is a victory for us. And that's what they can sing. There is a victory for us in the struggle of the PC. After all the struggle, they need a victory. They say they don't want time. It doesn't make sense. It's
Mr. Toure.
crazy.
Mr. Toure.
The brother Lad just finished. This is that two way unable to understand. And they try so hard to understand them. Then very people here now, two of them, then they campaign. Tranga one for be flag bearer. Isn't that conflict of interest?
You
Get,
cannot
how
have
can you
a
be
minute
progressive when you not get ethical value system? You're not ethically, you're not ethical in your thinking, in your mentality, you not get any moral standing. You say una win election, una not get results. Now una go sit down and pay una for let una do that work. After una come out there, una say una not agree, then una they admit publicly. No, the APC win, the APC 9 win. But when they go 2028, then very people there, two of them, not two of them. Then they come out, they campaign for the flag bearer. Isn't that conflict of interest? Then one part they talk for say, inget, how you call them, a charity. That is non-profit organization.
If we want to solve Sierra Leone's problem, we will be ubiquitous. We always talk about them. The minute we emotionally involve, the trajectory and dimension of the problem, they disappear. All what the APC executive, they do so, not to conflict of interest. Now the highest level of dishonesty.
Yeah.
I want to tell you one thing today. I'm not emotionally involved with Sierra Leone.
What are the difference with conflict of
Conflict
interest and
of
dishonesty?
conflict of interest, you may not be emotionally involved, but you do them for your benefit. Like Marabio, all what they do now Sierra Leone to conflict of interest. They do them willfully because now for your benefit. You cannot call that conflict of interest. What the APC executive
I was not talking about Marabio. I was talking about the
allow me,
APC.
Mr. Ture.
What was
Mr.
become
Ture,
a
allow me,
tripartite.
please.
Then you misconstrued what I said.
I'm giving you the correct socio-psychological interpretation.
But I was not
In
referring
order
to
to Madabio on the issue, I've used Madabio as an example. Madabio has done a lot of things that people may look at as conflict of interest. Why? Because as head of state, he should be serving the state. Okay? But whatever he's doing, he is serving specific interests. That's not conflict of interest. Because he's doing it willfully. What in call in law maliciousness. Mens rea, as they say in Latin. Okay? What the APC did, now the highest level of dishonesty. Why is it dishonesty? They know the actual result of the election is not as it is being proclaimed. One. Two, they know all the procedures to follow to get this thing corrected. They decided to take the path where they will get profit from the SLPP government. Now, APC agree for go pan tripartite. That was where they got it wrong. If they don't put their foot down, say, well, now they go parliament until we get this result. Whatever would have been the outcome would have created a different picture today in Sierra Leone. Secondly, when I don't agree on this tripartite, when I go there, when I raise the hopes of the people, say we'll go get the results we want. Then after a certain point, all man relax, when I take the blame, when I put on power one posse. And now all been the good, they not to him one. Let us be honest with ourselves. Now me and you then at this platform, anything we do now, we are not like I tell you, true or false. Why did they have to wait until everything has been spoiled? Then they can't put the blame on somewhere head. They have the Dandogo way be, you know, come out for tell the public what's in the issue. You sit down, now you don't go form your own cabal. That's the highest level of dishonesty. Let us cut the emotions. Now tell the idiots here the truth. Then they play on people inside. They know full well say this tripartite nothing no get for come up behind that. But still and the people are up. You know see the kingdom called Madabio. Then go talk down each other to happen. They keep the hope of the people and the people go hopeless as we they go along. Before this year they done, half of Sierra Leoneans will not afford a meal a day. But they will still be talking about tripartite. That the highest level of dishonesty they go on Sierra Leone. And a few people they do them, then they walk hand in gloves.
What I was talking about, Mara and Richard
I'm not saying at them.
is
But I give specific
in the
situation.
committee representing APC. They achieve a position for APC, say na divergence, and then believe in it when they don't believe in it.
But what is this
Well, what
divergence?
they do, and
What
what
is
they
this
do,
divergence word?
what they do, now the highest form of deception. They say, they sign onto what them pull out on a report. But when they come out, they not stand by waiting and sign for. Instead, they go the contrary. And then the biggest form of deception where anybody can think about.
Now dishonesty. Dishonesty. When you try for fool people, then forget your own personal benefits. Now dishonesty.
It's so, I don't know how they feel about themselves morally. How do they feel?
They don't have a feeling. They have a purpose. It's the people of Siera Leone that are emotionally cooked to this rubbish where they go on. These guys have a purpose. They don't care about you.
The campaign, the two people left. When sit down there, they know that we not lost the election, and then sign and make a report based on that. In principle, they should not be campaigning. In principle, they should be supporting what they signed for.
Yes. SLPP. Anyhow we talk out with them crookedness and all thing, they are better organized. They not say division, they not the party. They don't step foot, say nobody know for campaign. They want solve in-house. But we everything we not treat. We get bloggers, we get bloggers, we get this, we get that.
Well,
every time, then they talk, then they take the party apart. And I want to tell you this today, Mr. Ture. You see all this division at the APC? A willful act by the top echelon of the party.
Yep. I agree.
They are benefiting from it.
Entirely.
They are benefiting from it, yeah?
Well, bad people, they always thrive where confusion exists. That's
Yes.
when they thrive.
Yes.
So it is manufactured.
It's not manufactured, it's willful.
And that's what something that is manufactured is willful. They plan it. It is premeditated.
When you manufacture something, it gets a good purpose. Because you want to provide a service or a good, not to so, for help people and not to so.
Yeah.
But what thing then they do now something we get for tell on the people for decades to come. Because they are selling that country piecemeal. But by the grace of God, most of them will not live to see 2028. Not a person they kill them, I want to know that. Not a person they kill them, not to affect the foreigners alone. It is destined that most of them will be exposed. And that exposure, some man they see they drink poison, they kill himself. That exposure, some man they broke out, they make it die. Mark my words.
Remember some time ago what I tell you for say the country, they don't divide them into warren. All man get in cow them. When I saw them divide, the blogger them all na cow them. They get them owner them. And most of them people there, I'm being honest with you.
They are not Adams, we
They're
don't
not
have.
knowledge. They're not got knowledge. I don't hear somebody don't tell me they say me na bisexual. When he define bisexual, he say na person we get both the male and the female organ. When I'm hermaphrodite.
And it's not
Bisexual, na somebody when they go with both male and female.
Mr. Turi is not wrong. All of us are bisexual. Even God is bisexual.
No, he say me get both the male and the female organ. That makes me an bisexual.
I want you to understand the spiritual essence of what I'm saying.
Well,
You said it just now.
Spiritual and not scientific fact.
I am giving science is spiritual. Science now they expose with spiritual construct. Okay? Science is not anti-godly. It's a method to expose what exists in creation. Everything in creation is dual. God has a male and a female component. The creative side of God is female. The empathy side of God is female. The masculine side of God, they. So if what you say,
man, you
you
don't
bisexual,
deviate, you don't come out to side me they go. But what
Mr.
you talk,
I am no longer colonized mentally. Please know that.
you go in a direction where
Be colonized mentality.
get a different connotation.
You know why? You
You
know
are
why?
right. You are
You know
right.
why we keep
You
from
are
it
not wrong.
collapsing?
But what I'm talking about here,
Salon.
not connected to what you they say now.
I understand you, Graham, but at the same time, I am making the point that when you react emotionally to what people say, you create hotels in your head for them. That's where hate and impunity begins.
And where does
Because
that
when they
what does
say
that mean?
bisexual, they agree, say yes.
I am only speaking on an issue, say, we get uneducated bloggers them, where then I cow them owned by them or owner they are, where they call themselves flag bearers them.
Now one of them say you
Then
bisexual.
they send them for can't talk about issues where they don't even understand. They don't even
Yes,
understand the concept of what they talk about.
Mr. Touré.
And then group of people there, now a serious problem for the country.
They are not. They are not.
Well, that's how I see it.
The problem of Sierra Leone is not what is wrong, it's how we react to what is wrong. Me, that person can cost me, mommy. I dey tell and thank you.
You're not getting me, you are taking me off.
No, I dey come. I want you understand me.
I cannot understand it because what I'm talking about has no bearing to what you're saying.
Emotionally attached to what is happening. Get the emotions out. Then
I
you
am not emotional, my friend. I am talking about black and white here. This is nothing to do with emotion.
We wouldn't say now, Aphrodite. You know, say you know to
I get angry. I'm not angry. But I'm trying to say to you, if somebody they can cause you safe, make you know what they say. You not even understand the concept of what he said.
Not all you place for making know what they say. Now how you react to him, you go
I
know.
not react anyway. Instead, I didn't have me bed. I laughed here for on a ground because it was so funny. When somebody they team up na
the person they
he said Mr. Touré bisexual. He said what thing that they mean? He said what thing that they mean? It means say na man will get both male and female organ. If you cannot laugh at that, what else would you laugh at?
But why are you saying it here? You are lending credence to that rubbish.
No, I am only telling you now how you they look at it. Because we come now here for can't talk about the issues. It happened. It is not fiction. This is a true story. If somebody is in a public with no lack of, knowledge, you talk about something where even it's a bit defined, and you define it wrongly. God, what's wrong with we?
Everything is wrong with us because we are emotional.
Because one thing where I know me limitation. I would not speak on something I do not have a clue about. Then people there, they catch them all the time. Somebody talk for say somebody na academia. Where academia na an environment of research and learning. But he said na pussy. These are the things I'm talking about.
Mr. Touré, with all due respect, sir, whatever is wrong in Sierra Leone today does not surprise me. You know why? We willfully left doing what will take us forward. We went to 10 years of a stupid war. A whole generation was destroyed within that 10 years.
True.
So if you want to help Sierra Leone, stop being emotional about what people say. Hey,
nobody
allowed
me angry. I am not emotional. You cannot tell me what I am.
for me.
You
If you
cannot talk
answer
for
me,
me.
then
I
you
have a mouth. It is part of the problem we have in Sierra Leone. You cannot tell me how I feel and how I react. I know how I feel and what I'm talking about. It is very important we conceptualize the little things there. I am not talking from anger. I am talking from knowledge base. If somebody dey come out, one thing where I learn in my degree, you for know your limitation. I know what's in an sabi. If you ask me, I will say, hey, daddy, make I go look them up. I know sabi. You don't ask me things, I don't tell you, I don't know. That is limitation. You know your ability, you know your strength. For say you don't know, it's not a weakness. Now, just the fact that you recognize who you are. If somebody can't get him up na jama, he can't talk for say, Isabi spell Abu.
you can go to hell.
Isabi spell Abu.
That is
Spell Abu. He say
what
ABC.
important. What he boy Gallo think about himself, what he plan for himself. And if we take that attitude now, Sierra Leone, we will solve a lot of problems.
I cannot
We
deny that.
are emotional in Sierra Leone.
Yeah, people are emotional. Sierra
You
Leoneans,
try that.
I can always talk for say we are emotionally immature. We get emotional immaturity problem. We get that problem. Now, problem where
One way for
people
solve the
can we
problem of,
Sierra Leonean. That I agree with you.
you know, one way we go solve the problem of Sierra Leone,
Uh-huh.
we will introduce a national conscription service. Let every Sierra Leonean join the armed forces. You know why? The discipline within the military, if Sierra Leoneans get them, then a lot of problems will solve.
Well, it's nice to let people that we get discipline for going to the army in the first place because to start with, Buta
Discipline you did, Imran.
he said,
Don't let of the army. Don't go into that.
Buta is a non-racist. He say black man go to better people there. He say if you give them anything and they use them for weapon for kill each other, then you go give Chris man and gun. Now you would talk now say the people in Chris, they go give them gun. Psychologically, they are damaged.
It's not the gun that kills. It's not the knife that kills.
And the person will hold the knife and the gun.
And getting them into the military is not only about teaching them how to shoot. Discipline, emotional reaction, endurance of pain and stress. All that thing and they lacking in the Sierra Leonean. I make a quick focus in fact.
Waiting me not able to understand with that is how you go train somebody where psychologically disturbed.
Imran, there are things that can be done when we are ready to do it. The mind is the master that creates. If we are ready to do it, we can do it. There is no limit to the human capacity. There are limits to what we believe. We create limits by our beliefs. If we are ready to do it, and if we employ the correct people, the correct methods, the correct approaches, it will change. Chrisman and the men are not so.
Some then the men, some they're not able men. Then they keep them, and then get dia, then get for do, then get an act where they employ when it happened. That is when they take the right away from them and lock them up. So it depends on the level of psychological damage we then get.
Then they treat them up to a point. If they see say then the normal, then they left the not so.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing impossible in life.
We get a lot of people that will get sociopathy when antisocial, how they call ourselves, antisocial personality disorder. We get a lot of that in our community.
People can be cured. For most of them, then build them personality from the home, from childhood. If you go dig deep and know the background of the person, all the traumas the way he suffer when he been small, you can able to walk and through them and they get out of them.
Because the average saloon man, with all due respect, then they lie with impunity. Then they lie about things that when they don't lie about.
Imran.
That crazy that one day. How you go lie for no reason?
Imran.
Yes.
Every human being is like a new computer. It comes with a system that is designed with good and bad and everything in them. What do you input into the computer and that's what the computer they work? Now we face the fact when we are brought up badly, when we are taught to hate each other, because when people themselves they suffer that trauma.
Yeah.
You know, I they make points now, but when I know they pay attention. I have spent 5 good years researching. Then there's why they tell you say, I they sleep less at night now because I won't get this book out by April. I believe I found the reason why we are behaving the way we behave. Now, acute trauma inherited from over 500 years ago. And we they build on them every day. And every day they build on them, they get worse. In 1960, 61, we get independence. By 1964, the Prime Minister died. Trauma number 1 after independence. It creates division within the SLPP. By 1967, they lost election. APC come. Trauma number 2. We have been through it. Then we come to 11 years, stupid war will not be a business prophet. One party now. What's one party? Now malice caused that war. Some people wanted power. They felt the only way they could get it is to create crisis. So that they go dismantle the APC, then come at power. Now they're in power, they don't have the ability because the emotional structure not there for doing right.
You left something important.
I'm not talking politics here, I'm talking something I've spent my time and resources to prove. I want to do it as a legacy for Siera Leone.
That's what we both do. We go out, we look for
I'm not
information.
involved with anything happening.
Understand, you know, the past trauma and what we don't go through. Like what you talk about when the Prime Minister died, you left something behind. Where the very next when the Prime Minister died, people then know for say, few people that we don't act as Prime Minister. And Telifa Smart now one of them people again. Some people then come out say the Constitution talk for say that the Minister of Finance, now him na the natural successor, where he not even ever act.
And you know how that happened.
The Constitution not even say that. He not
You
say
know how that
that. So that they create massive division.
You know how that happened. You see, some things are not in your one to come.
You left and the end.
Yes. You know how that happened. Some illegal sex and things like that took place.
Exactly.
But this is not what we are here for.
Exactly.
I'm not here to converse or create tabloid. I'm here to educate Siera Leoneans. Let them know what is wrong. And let us begin to look how we can solve it.
We don't sow some very bad seeds them in the past where they haunt we now.
Why they haunt we?
Very bad seed.
Julius Madabio is a product of that bad seed. He's a highly traumatized guy.
Yeah, he too. You know they're in control. Now motoka without steering. Then he talk for say it can do a new direction. How you go control the motoka for do a U-turn when the motoka no get steering?
The new direction way they talk is correct. But we not see the new direction.
Papa, na the speed na higher, na the same direction with higher.
Not high. As you think, so you are. Julius Madabio grew in an environment where he was taught to hate anybody that is not SLPP. He grew in an environment where he was taught to hate people who are not Mende. So he knew direction, now for take him to them, SLPP and Mende. If anybody wants to say not tribalism about the talk, I don't care. I'm talking about...
Oh, you are right on point. You are right on point. You read it, that part particular which you read them so well. You are so correct. Then the other thing where it dislike in his psyche and in life, anything where oppose him.
He grew up in a deprived environment, so now he wants to assert and establish himself. I will not go beyond that.
That you read very well.
I don't read it, I know it.
You know?
I knew that man since he was...
When I say, oh God, when I say you read them very well, you put them so correct. So correct. That is exactly how I see him. You could not have put it in a better way as you have put it.
Because I'm not here talking about Julius Madabi, I'm talking about the condition.
Because when you get a bad one, you tell them, young picking them, say you for hate APC. APC are the enemy.
And APC, they do the same thing.
And APC, they do exactly that they indoctrinate.
It's not who feel SLPP is the enemy, Mendes are the enemy. In the 60s when they grew up, that's not in the existence, Siera Leone.
Let I give you a true story here. Where can the Yom Kela, can the scene? Now all my way come Okambia, then call. They say, this now Okambia, brother. Whatever it is, we allow put differences aside. We allow support them. So we had a meeting. Now once
we call the one in La Kabbalah.
The brother listen the brother, this is so interesting. We go for a meeting. Now then they say, let we go support them. So now then we go. When we go, now then some people them read and write. Most of the people them they read the whole situation correctly. They say they no go give Kande Yom Kela is symbol. Let Kande Yom Kela make his own party. Then we all go support him. You know? Then we all go support him. So Kande Yom Kela say no. Him believes say he go clinch the leadership. He's just waiting to take the crown. So now they didn't try for convince. We all went inside the hall. We full up them. Pink and be people them. Now they kind of say, what will go help as brothers them to Ram? For let he win the thing, then bring form then come for can give everybody in the hall for let we feel like for be SLPP. As them pull the SLPP form, now he want to be about say La ilaha illallah. The man has swear to God. He doesn't know any lie. He said, meaning, all cats come here, boom. All cats come here. After my blood, come here. Allah has said, now he grab the take it back. As he take it back, we all scatter. Me man almost scatter at the place. You know, what you talk just remind me of what scenario they, you know?
With situation like Siera Leone, very serious, but we not understand the depth of what in the go wrong in our country because we they compartmentalize and polarize them. It's beyond partisan politics. It's a psychological situation.
And
it's a psychological situation that we inherited.
And we know
our parents did it to us because that was what they knew. We say they do allow us because now na culture for we.
And we know say the world don't see me, brother. The wall is filthy.
Yes.
Before we scrub the wall, prepare the wall, and paint them with whitewash, we they paint over the dirty.
Definitely.
So what will happen before the place white? The dirty will dissolve and the place will
a good example you don't call it. You us inside and outside the world on dirty. Now we imagine saying that emulsion paint you paint with or oil paint, not so.
Mm-hmm.
You able wash out water clean, not so.
Yes. Yeah.
But when you wash am clean, within a few days or weeks, see the dirty back. Why? We not they ask. Because not all business. Go outside, that road, once you not pave, when motor car they come, that dirty where they grab it, they can inside use.
Yes, of course. Of course.
So before you go for paint the house, una on where they like the street where una get the house, una member say, how go put money together, how put coal tana.
Exactly. That is
When I put coal
remember what I can tell you for say, Siera Leone,
yes, it clean.
we know the deal with the cause. Now the symptoms that they deal with.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
There is a parable. They say a man where they gonna farm early morning. You know, say culturally with people them now then 5 o'clock and they left the village for gonna farm. Where they gonna farm if you feel for people, no people na rodo, na bush. Because now when you dark, you get for come home.
That's why they can't master.
Now you don't very shit you they can't come master, you become master, you gotta go inside house. And these are the things we do to ourselves. Because Siera Leone, how we did so. I remember when we go wash water side. You cannot believe this. The water they come on at one village, for another village. The one that went in another village, they when I want go to the toilet, then they go to the latrine. Now the end of the river, we don't pass the village, and then they come do the toilet. When they do the toilet today, the river drag and go down to the other village. People then go to wash, then they see excrement floats, they come, and in there, all my run come on the water. They pass. Why do you want to do that? This is the source where now all the villages there. They drink from. Why you never think about the other people out there bottom river? Why? They want a dog die before una dig better, una finger at the water side. If not of excrement, they go see die dog floats, they come. Now then they come, throw away their rubbish. Well, it's not supposed to be like that. Throw away at the end of una village. You don't care if he kill the other people at the bottom the stream. And these are things we see when they grow up.
The one that went there before we then see what he was past that.
Oh.
Because then you tell village, they can't catch one village and go sell their slave.
Can you imagine?
Yes, it was happening. It was happening. I have found all that out.
Can you imagine?
Watch that waiting self. Now in our problem today.
I don't know. Somebody is knocking my door. 1 second, let me check.
Yes, Mr. Tue.
Good evening, guys.
Yes, sir.
I don't know.
Sir.
I want to let Imran hear me. Imran, they hear me?
You don't come out to the camera. It's not my go hear you. How they talk.
Okay.
Hear you. I don't set them for make hear you what you they talk.
Good evening. Good evening. Thank you very much, Mr. Jamboria. Thank you for your time with the give. Make you as much information you bring out to the public, even though, well, as Imran they talk, it make me lazy. Because somebody the way to go for now for me. You know, then they are before I come to the topic today, then they are not be able to call where we not, talk about the thing where they talk about mostly again the constitution.
Okay.
I think project the cases, the document, some things then they where them put. Mr. Jallo, do you have no misunderstand we or some of we? Document if get very good things them in them. Very, very good.
Under Constitution.
Yes.
Yes.
The doc very good. It get a lot of things their way because they do actually for the purpose of normally constitution today for let you limit the powers of the executive. Now constitution. Not for say like we would can say according to the constitution at their point, not to then the emphasis deal. The emphasis deal for the citizens for let them enjoy life.
You there, Mr. Tue?
Yes, I hear and
You
clear.
hear me? I want to meet today.
Lovely today.
You hear me?
Well done, well done, well done, Mr.
Okay.
Matalo.
So now the problem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
the day
hear
I'm
loud
ready
and
for
clear.
you. Now I make a ask you hear me.
Mr. Ture, how
So
are you, sir?
the thing hello.
Yes,
Mr.
sir. Go
Ture, how
ahead.
are you, sir?
So I making no misunderstand. We all they think it could then put all the thing there, but on the other hand, now they take the power then give to one man. Now the problem there, Mr. Jallo. If you don't do anything in the all, look what it happened. This case where that picking go get now court. They ask for let then left and make them get and bail. You know what the state prosecutor talk? He said the seriousness of the matter.
How serious
Able,
is that matter?
because
How serious is that matter?
he don't map there, he say you don't you know state prosecutor. State prosecutor no get no work for do now for post where they cost, then they cost everything in the country.
If they hear
So I don't
Mr.
feel
Toure, they talk, eh?
Yeah, they know they charge you one day when they kill people. Then they get away with murder.
yeah. So a lot of things in the Mr. Ture, they far, the area far, no the area near. Anyway,
The clerk in the parliament do die, man. Now he still a work day, so they not hold him. They not lock him because waiting he do not gross misconduct, but he still a work day. Waiting are the punitive measures where they use for waiting deterrent for stop anything for happen. So now the example where they give is they encourage other people and for replicate waiting the clerk do na parliament. You hear me, sir? Hello? Hello? You hear me? What's going on? I don't hear you. Nah. Can you hear me? You hear me? The sound is gone. I can't hear anything. Nothing. I don't hear nothing. I don't know if the audience they hear me, but me not hear you.
Okay. Now I think I know the problem. Yes, go ahead. Well, not a matter of progressiveness, now madness. They tell you the level of trauma we say. People have become crazy. You see them as decent people, they are not. They are crazy people. Madness now the product of the war. After the war, can't just say then take all the money then shape to themselves. They not do nothing for the war trauma healing. You they hear me now?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
You hearing me?
Yes.
Okay, good. Mr. Toreno man not hearing fine.
But in the hear you.
Okay, me not hearing me. Very faint.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay. The audience hearing me, it's okay.
But Mr. Toure, the war happened 50 years plus after independence. We don't get enough intellectuals in Sierra Leone for able to guide them processes then they. You see, with problem in Sierra Leone, and I'll tell you this, Mr. Toure, this year I'm going to be 70 years. I not care about people, their opinion about me. If they want to curse me, if they want to bang the head in a wall with vexation, I don't care. From now on, I'm standing instead of Sierra Leone, in the place of Sierra Leone. We intellectual class in Sierra Leone very dishonest. They're very dishonest.
That boozy didn't get and get.
Now that make things not a work in our country. Yes, now SLPP be there in power during the disarmament and rehabilitation. But people were happy to connive with them to misuse those monies. Nobody ever sit down and say, well, let's look at post-war trauma healing. Because the young generation were born within that war period, they don't get a lot of psychiatric issue where we need for take care of. Dr. Naim, the only psychiatrist who been there at that time, he been a talk him, but he himself not been a talk him in a direct way. You understand? The hypocrisy ain't too much in Sierra Leone. The hypocrisy is deep within the educated class. And what is wrong about we not a do them in the interest of making Sierra Leone. Corruption, they all over the world. Ghana and Nigeria, corruption, they like the Sierra Leone. But those guys are making progress. Mm-hmm. Yes, because the intellectuals decided to be practically involved in politics, and the guide say, let's get ideology. But with the intellectuals, now then they connive with the crooks them for dismember we country. We need for say this, and we need for say I'm very loud. Julius Madabio will not be doing what he's doing if he doesn't have the connivance of the intellectual class. And it's not only the intellectuals in the SLPP, even in the APC, all the intellectuals in the APC are conniving with him. Now, me say, who that want to get me in a mind, I don't care. At this stage in my life, nobody know able to call me to die. Because I don't reach my platinum period. If I die now, I am a successful man. Success in life is not about how much money you get in a bank. It's what you have done through your life. I remember.
So please confirm what she said. Is that true? It's not true now. How will you believe such? So I wanna. So please confirm what she said. Is that true?
But it's all over. The point at issue, Mr. Toure, the APC did it. The SLPP are doing the same and worse. Look today, social media, then they circulate a wrapped corpse where then dismember and mutilate. Then say now one journalist where then go kill. What in that poor boy they do there, where then they go kill him? They go kill person in fall. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate I'm not able to show up on this channel because if I do that, then they lock the channel. YouTube, they lock
All because he do his job. When a journalist, you not agree for letters.
But who don't know you for stop person for talk when the thing not right for him? Why? Don't we have an opposition in Sierra Leone? Are they waiting for a job or are they receiving salaries from Madabio? So that then say go do the same nonsense. And not get for say nothing because his rent was being paid for by APC. He was receiving allowances from the APC. That one can be proven. The host way been there na Juba Hill. Na APC been they pay for them. You see, these are the things the people get for look. Let we come up on this partisan nonsense. Let put Salom before. The APC and the SLPP, not all them are the problem. Now the people that wait day. Until we put those people under control, the same nonsense go continue. The same nonsense. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you hear me, but I want to share something.
They agree you.
Okay. You know, we talk about the intellectual class, but even from of old, the paramount chief them, now the other one them were deceptive, were criminal. You only get one where I come across, plus by Bure and by Shebora Angbana, where now they resist the colonial occupiers and then fight for we indigenous rights. This Mende Galines king, what they call Momolu Masakoi,
Then
is studied in America because he not do the same thing when Madam Yoko do. Madam Yoko na be a treacherous woman. Then one of the people that will sell Siera Leone is sell Siera Leone big time. You know, some of the things there we have to say them. If we there in connivance, if not be other country like England or France, they for be sent a traitor. When they for be chop head with a guillotine. But that woman there is sold out to the British against your own indigenous country. big time. Well, this
How?
man, if
How?
he take part in the lane,
How?
the stand lane of both school in 1906. But this man here now be an impediment to the British rule. They see him as a stumbling block.
Then grab the man, he go Liberia.
Then dethrone him. He got for left the country.
He go Liberia. Now there he go prosper in Liberia.
Oh, well, you see, these are all the things. It's not just the intellectual class.
He went to Liberia and he ended up being ambassador for Liberia in Germany. I know the story. And do you know who that man is?
Pardon?
That man that you are talking about, the Masakoi man.
Yes, now the how you call himself? Now be the how you call him? Now the grandson of a God. I don't forget a papa name.
You know who that it be? You know I connect. You know I connect to Shaka Stevens.
Yes, Shaka Stevens is my man Masakoi.
Now Shaka Stevens is my mind brother. Now they talk about so.
Oh.
Now Shaka Stevens is uncle.
I don't know that, but me know for
well,
say.
I know it.
I know for say this how you call himself? Shaka Stevens is my man Masakoi. Na Masakoi.
Who's one? That man Usai Sef, what's in my name? Oh yeah. That man was my friend. He's my friend. He's still alive. He's my friend. That guy in America, I been there when they pull and they can make empowerment chief. Yes. I know the man where they talk. He come on one of them gold mining area in Atonkolili. Well, he's a little bit older than me, I believe. Me and him they interact. It's all been this Sierra Leone.
Now, what I talk about now?
This man who be in the parliament, that chief from Tonkolili.
Okay.
He look a little bit fair complexion, not too dark in complexion.
By Kafari?
Huh?
By Kafari?
No. My name entitled now, don't forget. I know the man way they talk. I know exactly who they talk. Now his name don't slip me. Because he's an educated guy and he reasons properly.
My brother, you just don't boss bill now. Big John's bill now, you don't boss. This Malimu man what he talk about we not agree for work with the British against EU country we didn't kick out. It is shocking for me because I didn't know. I know it's Masakoi and I know for say Shaki Mamana Masakoi. But to know
Nah, your uncle.
Nah,
Shaki uncle. Nah, uncle. Go and find out and prove me wrong, yeah?
Papa, I know say the Mamina Masakoi. Masakoi in one family no more. Masakoi the whole family.
The man ended up being ambassador for Liberia to Germany.
I know that.
Google in name na internet, you go see all in background. Then dethrone him, the man get for one we go Liberia.
But he is one of those chiefs who refuse for sell his brother them, Galina's people them as slaves. He refused for play ball with them. He refused. The British they exile him, and when we brought the Kaka take power, they not dismantle the colonial enterprise. Then same pattern of behavior they have, and then they do. You know, see the journalists where they kill. Oh man.
Bobo, not small bobo, then they then go kill so.
Just because he refused for Ben.
Whose radio station that bobo they been there?
I don't know which radio station. I don't know which radio
now station then they.
But now be one of them top critique. It not be the agree. They do all kinds of things for make them get them. The till get your hand at the till. He refused.
Okay.
So now they don't begin to kill their own blood brothers them. Just like how they kill in Abuja.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean, Tabu?
The boy named Samuel Matia.
As a matter of fact, what would happen now? We pass austerity because now stagflation with happen. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, well, the man who they talk about, I don't remember now, Baikur Kanagoro. Now I name that. That man maybe they interact na free choice. Sabi me as Sabiam. A very intelligent man. Highly educated.
But then one they need the system, not left.
And Sumano Kapen are almost the same people there. Only that Sumano big person.
They don't like outspoken people and people that were intelligent. If you
And
not
I made them grab with day. Me
you
then
not
grab me na salon, but they're not then do the wrong thing. Then before left me la they so they
no,
don't
if you
therefore
not be
don't get
buffoon,
chance for kill
if
me.
you not be buffoon and the bang you like football, you probably get it. But you refuse to make them play
Ah well.
football.
Then I tell them get peace. But now they also are healthy. So I go they talk with Thank God I get clean water for drink.
You must not get break.
Yeah, I get clean water. Now well water me they drink.
They say bird one fly, you go
Una see the water clean?
They say bird one fly, you go chuki brand. Adi,
Not I mean Rokel Commercial or Sierra Leone Commercial Bank. Now one of the two. I think a Sierra Leone Commercial Bank they be invest money pa because they be done they collapse.
now Rokel, I think they invest in money price.
Now I mean Rokel, eh?
Yeah, now Rokel.
You see, Mr. Turelo face the fact. Now it will be the talk just now in the beginning where Imra no understand you and begin vex by me and they laugh. The Sierra Leonean not they see the real picture because we they allow a few people for take away attention in the wrong direction. Now I make why say Madam you say out new direction. I say yes, he correct. The new direction are the direction will fit in your wrong direction. Now in the new direction. APC been out the own direction will fit there. And that direction APC out, it not been fit all Sierra Leone. Because we have never had a government where they think say, this is Sierra Leone, let us make it for all of us. That's the problem. I think then they hear you now and they hear you. Ahmed, are you hearing him? This weekend I they restart all me set them, me phone and me computer. Are they no Imran they hear you now.
No, not the area, mo.
You know the area?
Very faint. But left am so once the audience the area, you the area.
Something is wrong. At some point, una the area una self. At other points,
yeah. If I to the area una self, I'm fine.
no, not to you, not the problem.
Because from
anytime people make phone call, would they get this problem? Then go down send some spyware up on my phone and they restart them. But I know what but they one step ahead of una. Now I make work I know where I not go find PhD, I go study technology. I waste una they waste una tell me, huh? Una try behave. Una they misbehave una salon, una the intellectuals and the politicians.
And the paramount chief.
They all up on the intellectual class. If they be nothing better than for kill me 1998, but they not kill me, they go announce me die one. Idiots.
One of the biggest sellouts in the parliament are the paramount chief.
Now they no one get impact. Honestly. Okay, Mr.
My own paramount chief na Cambia, very progressive. Cambia Central Mabema.
Mr. Toure, every member of parliament, whether they do PR system or waiting, it come out na an area when I constituency, not so. If collectively then people are not agree with what's in the gun, they say, well, today with the call meeting, we all they go now constituencies. We go a lot to people and say, now we're not able to represent you now. I swear to God, the government, they behave itself. The guys then, they not get the interest of the country at heart.
Never.
Look the nonsense where they don't do, they took them. Abbas Bundu in his issue, they use Mohamed Bangura for cause confusion so that they go pull people in Ado, then vote, say 2/3 majority. When the constitution is clear that 2/3 majority should involve every member of parliament. The second one, Lara Telopiasi issue. They make game pan them, APC connive, then take some of the MPs, then go Banjul, say then they go make retreat. Then vote with the one that were present, then say the vote, and even the one that were present, then say 7 or 9 by vote against. How the hell, they be no vote against? I see the thing don't die, oh, not the area again. These guys are dishonest.
Then they plan another retreat to Naputuloko this time.
Yeah, would they let you there? You go ahead. Mr. Toure, I want you to do me a favor. Download the Constitution, because it's online. Read chapter 1 to 3, and especially chapter 2, also I then talk about the state and the rights of the citizens with regards to and sovereignty. Then read section 108. Put them 2 sections together. Whatever powers the president gets, if we give people and the correct education, they know them powers who they get. Because the power of the head of state is bestowed upon him by the people.
By the people.
Sovereignty belongs to the people.
Yep.
But the members, they come. The members of parliament, they know they go down to the people and for tell them, say, now, now get power. Well, then go tire, now it's no more. Me I dey educate the people of Sierra Leone.
And the people in here don't begin open. And then they're very uncomfortable. They say old people and they feel very uncomfortable when dry bones are mentioned. And that they happen right now.
Well, that is going to end. That is going to end, Mr. Toure. Mr. Toure, I know they make a bet, but while we take from now to the end of this year, Sierra Leone is going to change. Person not they go fet though. But the kind of awareness where they reach other country, the politicians and they go inside and shell them begin behave properly. Alek Madabioge for dinner party 2028. It's going to be a different ball game. Now I make her they talk like joke, but I don't understand. It been for better let them cut me 1998. But then Gap go announce me die one I've been there alive. They made a mistake. Well, that is what I am set to do, to educate the people, Mr. Toure. And the SLPP, you know, Tina the Abop say them go they win election, they go la begin tell them, we don't know. Then plan for the continue for rig the election electronically. We are going to counter that. Now that's not the power of the president. Now the inability of the people for no say now then get power.
I think go excuse me, let me go. You go mind?
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So we talk over the weekend, so we'll talk
Okay,
on Monday. Yes, sir. Bye. Yes, sir. Go ahead. Yes, go ahead. Myself talk that I know ever suicide Sierra Leone organization, they are the diaspora. Mm-hmm. Well, and now almost Sierra Leoneans then again. On a pass 100. Well, then una do well. Una do well. Una, you know, I want to congratulate una for that. You know what he make her they congratulate una? Forget 50 people when are from Sierra Leone together and get them for work as Sierra Leoneans. Now, uphill task. We get Sierra Leone Association this part where day. But he almost done they die. He almost done they die. Yeah. The organization, they always then get na regional and tribal and social clubs. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like it take propaganda, I scatter all thing. Yeah. Hey God. Hey God. Mr. Toure, Mr. Toure, you see, one thing people then get for understand, some of we understand what in Salome mean because I grew up traveling all over the country as a small boy going to school. I made friends in every district, every area where me people they walk. You understand? So the picture or image where I get of Sierra Leone is very big. It encompass everybody and not get limits by tribe, by this, by that. I am a member of a political party, but that party membership, it can't second place to me. I say Leone take first place. And I want to let you know one thing today. That party, where they support, then do a lot of things to me, where if no other person, it go vex. But I understand the situation. I say this is what we are. If you picking they do bad, you vex pan I beat until you wound them. Now you self you do. If you mama or papa they do bad, you vex pan them, you lost your temper, you go beat them. Now you self you do. So find a way where you go tell them say this bad. And that's why I thank God I get the tenacity for team up and tell person in face say what you they do so na nonsense. If you want to kill me, if you able kill me, now your business. If you kill me, make sure say there forever or not die. Die there forever. Because when you kill somebody, you they tell and say, go let me left here. But you say oh they left here, you not get for go. And the other thing you need for tell the idiots how they in politics. When they get old, let them make two coffin. You know what made they need two coffin? The day then they bury them, all the money then chief let them pack one and one coffin. Now that coffin for the under. Then the young body coffin they pant up. Let them die, then go to the money. Let's see if they go use our next one. Because it's idiotic for make una den at this world where every resources una knock out una meet and as a gift. But una they come, una restrict how people then for use them. Because una feel say there is a stupid person who una they imagine we not to so it be. The kind God who Sabina Salon not they exist. The real God who they exist, not they not Salon. And God give this man blessing. Now God, most God where they mark a few people for a lucky the majority. Now we ask them questions here. This is all political. Religion in Sierra Leone is politics. Now I make, when they don't go to the end this year, then they grab the pull press release. I say, look at these idiots. Council of Voting, interreligious, kind of idiotic business then they pack. Then they mislead the people. Then they kill people. They even that journalist who then kill so you know go everything. We then take the body now, then they parade on social media, which is very immoral for do. But they don't say a word. A word will not be said. But when minister go talk this about them, their ego then will big past them, they are rather for make press release. Let them just keep quiet with them press releases. They know they say thing about that. You see, anything in this life, Mr. Ture, now the intention matter. This abortion law with the one pass, we don't think about the intention. Well, this is where we are getting it wrong. Now, so we don't Allah na Sierra Leone, FGM, Bondo this, Bondo that. Yes, FGM is not good. But have we looked at the reason why people they do FGM today? Can we see whether it is not necessary now and say, okay, please, the Bondo, nothing wrong with them because now been school for we people and girl picking them. Now they go teach the home economics. Now they go teach them child care, maternity, etc., etc. But the FGM was part of it. Why did they do it at that time? Was it a health reason? We have never asked that question. Everything, as Monica don't be when 10 can now, the thing die out. And the hypocrisy too much for we. The people who shout the most, now then they do the worst things na Sierra Leone, Mr. Ture. The people who shout the most, give them that office where then they shout, but they will come for realizing are the worst people. Yes, and mislead the people and deceive the people. Go ahead, sir. Sorry. Mm-hmm. And now the very people the way they say they eat bumbuna money. That project where they pass all over Sierra Leone, they make noise, but now within the period of that people they now in that project start. This rural electrification project, solar rural electrification, started in 2015. But because projects, you can understand, Mr. Ture, projects will now get stages. Identification of the process, assessment, feasibility studies, due diligence, every other thing they come in. So project people do, sometimes they take 5 years before we start the implementation. Yes, 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 yes. Now he's going all over the country creating an image as if it is his own knowledge, his own connections, and bravado. Now he bring this thing come. But not in business. The money is going to be provided. It's already done. This thing is a United Nations agency project. Now I don't put the screen so let's see. This thing was signed in 2015. You see on the screen, not so? Yeah. I go refuse to answer that, but I get a counter. I will begin to do monologues so that I will able to get time for talk and put them here online. You see them? You see here? You see? The first phase, which involved the installation of solar power in community health centers, was successfully completed in 2017. Have you seen it? I go talk to you. I go talk to you backstage. Okay, sir. We'll go talk tomorrow. I go call you tomorrow. Una do well. Una do well. Una do well. Congratulations. I know, Mr. Tue. When I came to Norway in 2003, I was the Secretary General of a Siera Leone association in the western province of Norway. By then, I've been working at the municipal office. Then give me the free hand for all meeting na the canteen upstairs. Anytime I get meeting, I no need for take excuse from nobody. What make the meeting and stop there? One meeting will go because of the emotional voting and trauma. Somebody go tell me, say, in Kakana and West better pass me. That day, I pray to God, land no vex. Because if I've been vexed, now light man for just all I throw and through the glass windows. 3-story. You can't for don't die. Then that time, I forget problem. Now that day, I can't I write a letter, I resign. Going on, 2017, they came to my house with a delegation, they come back. Agree say they go there back. From 20, we'll come back on the thing, we meet a debt of about 2,000. We clear that debt. We begin find way for get that money. By the time you say Jack Robbins, we were talking about 60, 70,000, 80,000, 100,000 kronas, or not dollars. We amount to about $20,000, $30,000. That money was misused. Then the person who misused, I get mine, they call me back, hey, bro, I don't do this, I don't do that. I say, well, tell the association. Now I call the other people then at the executive. I say, do you from today? Then nobody not tell me about Salo Association. I don't want to know. I say, if not that get for make una vex, when I die, una not come me begging, yeah? Not to una come one pa me begging, they carry me go heaven. Na me way, wa kana this one line, they carry me go heaven. If I die today, if na me wife and pikin and no more go bury me. If I get for go heaven, na they go there. Not to Jama, they carry me go heaven. No, we get for be practical about issues, Mr. Ture. There are a lot of things wrong with the way they do business. And if we not look at some of them things here for change them, we not need for the cause and effect. We just get for be firm about certain ethical and moral standards. Would I deny that? We find a way for get them for behave themselves. That's all. Otherwise, our nation is sinking. And who are the profits now? Foreigners. Foreigners. Sierra Leone is a dead country, but foreigners, then they prosper. I go talk to you backstage, yeah? Me na one person, anybody they can, they tell me, Lord, go in feta, they tell you, say clear out. I don't believe that. I don't believe for fight. I believe for take certain action. Like with members of parliament, let them go to their people and tell them, we not they get the government for cooperate with we. Let the people and say, hey, we not a grip on this. So that noise they make the government behave. But when the guys say they connive with the government, they keep quiet. Yes. Well, when they reach there, I want to believe that, yeah? Now all you two must go sleep. So thank you for calling. We go talk later. Okay. Yeah, bye. Yeah. Well, fumble them, I think we don't come so far. Every good thing, therefore, reach the end. This platform is to educate Sierra Leoneans. And I want to make it clear, not so with personal intent. I don't get anything against anybody in Sierra Leone. Nobody. I take every Sierra Leonean for be a relative and a friend. But I don't take people who willfully they do things wrong for keep people them in suffering. We all the pass here once. We all get right to enjoy the fruits of this art. Not all man get for be millionaire. Some people get for work. Some get for get money. But now provide conditions. Let everybody get a basic life. Let people then get them dignity. Not all tell people them for the bribe body or for they go bigger. That's dehumanizing. God no make we so. And by the grace of God, whether people like it or not, I will say it as it should be said. Uda na if you want build hotel na head, hate boy jalo, keep on head. Because now they don't pass through rounds there. They don't pass through rounds. But very soon, I'll begin to institute legal actions against certain people. Then people will know there are limits to everything. When they're not able to come through me, I'm picking and they don't go to. They go talk slush to them. You want call me this morning, they lay complain. I say, hey, don't allow people to build hotels in your head. I go left with this today. Do ya? People present wanna like the video. Those who have not subscribed are the beg una, please. That is a cost for keep this platform going. Una subscribe. Let the platform grow. Una share. Let the platform grow. Let us keep it alive. I have a lot of things in store, but I have to have people wanting this thing to continue for make I able continue with it here. As a matter of fact, I even they pay for software them where these are books I'm writing that will be put online for people to read, buy and read for a very minimal fee. Healing Echoes, Transforming Trauma into Triumph in West Africa. This is one. I make a be teacher. I did it willfully because I saw the problem in my country. This is another one. Transformative guide to equips young individuals with the skills, knowledge, and tools needed to overcome challenges, harness opportunities, and drive personal and economic growth across the region. There are two more. And of course, I get a major book where they work on, we go tell we a lot about we origins. That one I'm working on it so that I go able publish them by April. Why April? Because April is my birthday. I'm going to celebrate my platinum year this April. And I want for use them to publish this book as a legacy for Sierra Leoneans to begin to learn where the problem is. I don't spend the last 5 years the research. This book, by the grace of God, is going to be completed in April. It's going to be on Amazon. You therefore get the Kindle edition as well as paperback. I have almost done the script. Edit at the edit, then I get for send them to somebody for review them for me. before ever they send them, post them, upload them online for publication. It's going to be my contribution to the place I call my motherland. Beyond that, if any government they in power, they want my advice, I'll give it. But nobody, not they go mix me from political office. I don't want anybody's political office, please. This is the book I'm working on. The show now we get for go on Kindle. Now I edit them, and very soon I'm going to send it to somebody to review it. Then it will be published, God willing, by April, to commemorate my 70th anniversary of being here on earth. So now thank you. We go meet on Monday. Let God keep all everybody. Let God take care of everybody. But the God with me, they talk about truth and fear God, where they say, you know, where they mark few people for better, the other, and they are lucky. Now the God of righteousness, we say, I have made you in my image and likeness. Go and take dominion of the earth. You know, say let few people take dominion, the other, and they walk as slave. And I thank you. We will meet on Monday. Bye for now.
We pledge love and loyalty to we country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let we salute. At this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they buy. We they are, we just a try. This year don't come up and dry. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they buy. We they are, we just a try. This year don't come up and dry. We pledge we love and loyalty to we country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let we salute. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We salute.
For the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. It's a witch. For the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. I guess I carpets, no man keraka. Come on, Koneka, come on, Keraka. Jamucham, Mama Monica. Kai bomb, Yaman Koneka. For the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. It's a witch. For the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. And they go and they beg. Then come and shame. The people that they gen. Then I go shame. They make me put the chicken and the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. And the future, forget the best picture. They make me put the chicken and the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. Don't forget the best picture.
We pledge love and loyalty to the country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let we salute. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute.
We salute. I say no place like home. I like it talk and talk them, I like it talk and fight them.